All right, everyone, can you hear me now? Can you still hear me? I just want to make sure. I have some issues here with my microphone and my speakers. So please type again in the chat. Can you? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's get started. Welcome to today's call. My name is John A. And today is May 5th. And I'm going to have a daily discussion call with the Vetter community. I've been on Scout and Vetter and Voter on the platform for, since it's launched. And I'm going to show you around on the platform. I'm going to give you an idea how to use it if you're new, and if you have used it for a while, hopefully you'll get some tips on how to better locate and find good projects on the calendar and things like that, and you learn something from that. And then we're going to go over a little bit about IDOs and Launchpad and Launchpad research if you want to get into IDOs. So how do you research Launchpads and to see if they're good enough to get into, and because it's a little bit more of a commitment to get into IDOs, because you need to get into the Launchpad as well. So let's get this started then. So let's see if we can hear something right now. All right, welcome to the call one more time. My name is John A. and today is May 5th. So just if my mind is a little bit all over the place right now, because I had some very interesting news right before this call. So just my apologies if there's not some things that are not making sense what I'm saying. Please ask, unmute yourself and ask what I mean, and I will try to explain myself better. So let's get into it. So first, I'm going to do a little announcement. So today's announcement basically is that today was the marketing update with Mike and the team and the anonymous group. So I highly suggest that you go back into the Vetter Telegram group, and you'll find a replay of that if you didn't listen into it live. I don't have really anything more to say about that and the announcements right now. Okay, so we're going to go into researching Launchpads. That's going to be a little later. So let's jump into the platform first. So as you are aware, probably you're on using the platform already since you're here. This is what it looks like, the dashboard. I'm going to go over the dashboard, quickly explain what all the parts are, and then I'm going to go over into the calendar. We're going to go and look at some projects. So first on the dashboard, you can see we have a getting started video. If you click start here, and you can click here, also click to buy Vetter. If you click on the button here, if you don't have an, or if you want to buy more Vetter. Then we have the hot list, which are basically the most recent posted projects by a purple or green scout. That's the list here. And if you want to see get a longer list, you can click on the arrows there to expand. And the color-coded ranks that you can see on the calendar, if you click on the ranks down here, you can see the color-coded codes and what their stands for. So yellow is the low beginner level, gray is unranked, red is poor ranking, beige is average ranking, green good ranking, and purple is the top ranking. So basically it means that those projects that have a certain color have been posted by a scout that has that rank. And depending on how the project goes, the users of the platform are voting on the projects, and the scouts that have posted great projects and that do well, they will rise in rank. And in order to be able to post projects on the platform, you need to be tier 3 or tier 4, at least tier 3, in order to be able to so that means need to have 100,000 vetters in order to be able to post projects. Anyone that has our tier 3 or tier 4 can post projects, scout projects, and post them on the platform. And I highly suggest you do, and you will earn some vetters for doing so as well. So how much you will earn, you will see on the profile page on the dApp here. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. You also have a leaderboard here on the front where you can see the scouts and vetters that have been paid the most, that have been tipped the most, and so on. And if you want to get more details about leaderboard, you can click on the arrows there to expand, and you will see the top tipper, top tip scout, top tip vetter, top paid scout, top paid vetter, and top paid voter. And you will see how much each one has earned. So as you can see, a KVetter 100x, he is the top paid scout here. He has earned almost 500,000 vetter over the time from his scouting. So that's really a lot. So he's done a great job with his scouting. He's scouting a lot of projects all the time. So he's someone you should check out. With the most recent update that came out last week, you're now also able to follow certain scouts that you want to get updates from and see what they're doing when they get up notifications, when they post new projects, when they get into invest into projects, if they reveal that, and so on. So what you can do, if you're tier 3, you can follow one scout as a tried out feature, but otherwise, if you're on tier 4, you can follow as many scouts as you want. And in order to follow someone as a scout, basically you click on their profile, you click on their name, maybe here in the list, and you get to their profile, and you have this yellow little box here that says, now I'm actually following him, and this is a tier 3 account, so I'm not follow anyone else. I can unfollow him. So now I'm no longer following, and I can add him again if I want to, and then the notifications will show up here up in the right-hand corner. You can see here, basically, the KVetter scouted. These are the latest notifications by him, since he's the only one I'm following. Basically, those are the ones that were shown there. So let's go back to the dashboard, and we'll see. If you have any questions, by the way, feel free to interrupt me as well while I'm talking, because I'm not paying attention to the chat. I can't see your chat questions if you're trying to post them in the chat. So here you also have a gains and tips section. You can see how much gain people have been getting from different projects, and you can see what project it is by just having the mouse over these here. This is called Pedoverse, I don't know. And then we have Pet Wars, and we have Gamium, we have Carecoin. We have those are some of the recent ones that where people have reported gains and tips. So basically, you can have gains only, gains and tips, or tips only, where tips have been reported. So you can get more information about that too if you click on you get a longer list if you click on the arrows to expand. And then we have the university. Basically, it's the video library, Vetter Video Library. It's also called University, Vetter University. And here you can find videos about how to set up your wallet, how to connect your wallet, set up your MetaMask, and how to get started with using the platform. And you can also see the review videos from different influencers. You can learn more about the crypto space, how to spot rug pulls, and how to properly vote on the calendar, and so on. So there are a lot of valuable videos here that you can go in and check them out. I highly suggest you do so. I think you will learn. Anyone will learn something from these, I think, no matter what level you're at. So that's it for the Vetter dashboard. Then we have the calendar here, which I'm clicking on the calendar, and we get into this view. Here you will find the projects that that are posted on the calendar right now. And as of this month, actually, the number of projects posted on the calendar has decreased recently. There are not as many projects on each day right now as it used to be earlier in this spring. I don't know if it is because people are posting less or finding less projects to post, or there are less projects launching, or right now because the bear market that the crypto is in general. I don't know, but I'm sure this is going to pick up soon again and get more. But there's still a lot of projects, plenty of projects to research here. As today there are 11 projects, tomorrow is also 11 projects, Saturday there are 16 projects, and so on. There are projects added here all the time to the calendar. So when you're looking at the calendar like this, it can be overwhelming. So I highly suggest that you start filtering down by using different filters here at the top to find what more of more specific things that you're looking for. Filter down. So you can filter by network. We have a lot of networks now added that you can find projects in. You can also filter by launchpad. A few launchpads have been added. I suspect there will be more added shortly here. Then we have the categories. You can filter down by gaming, for example, launchpad for meme. NFTs, you can filter down by rewards, tokens, utilities, and unknown, depending on what the scout has selected when they posted the project. Then we have the event type, private sales, pre-sales, fair launches or IDOs. You can select only certain type, or if you want a certain rank only, a certain color only, purple only, or maybe green and purple. You can't have green only. You can need to have green and purple, or you can have beige only. It's beige plus, so basically the ones above beige, and so on. You can sort by that. The Oracle feature is not available for tier 3. Only you need to be tier 4, so I can't show you that. But basically, what it does is predicting projects that will be successful over a certain time period based on that the scout's previous performance and so on. So it's trying to predict success, how successful the project will be. And then we have some other advanced filters here. You can filter by scouted only, vetted only, ready to launch projects, and so on. Only the projects your favorites, and so on. There are a lot of different. So, but what I do usually when I come to the calendar on any day when I want to look at a project, I start by filtering down by event type, because that's the most biggest filter. I will say will give me most distinguished. Take away probably half of the ones if I select pre-sales. Half of all the IDOs. There are a lot of IDOs too. It will disappear. So then we'll only see pre-sales. Then there are a lot less projects here, as you can see. And today there are 3 projects, 2 red actually. And the project is red. It doesn't mean that it's a bad project. It just means that the scout that has posted that has a red ranking, but means that some of their projects that they have been posting in the past have not been working out profitably. So they have gotten downvoted. Those projects have been downvoted. So the scout has gone down in rank a little bit. It doesn't mean that these projects that they posted right now are, but maybe just could be a hint that you should be more careful when you're doing your research for those projects that are red. I wouldn't ignore them. So even though they're red. So for example, these are pre-sales that are coming up. And let's see, let's go into one of these here. For tomorrow we have this one, a green one for Revolution. You can see Revolution DeFi. It's posted by Hellstrom, which is one of our top scouts on the platform. And yeah, he posted. First, I look when is this posted? This was posted on Monday, May 2nd. So this is very recently posted, and it's on pink sale. It's important to know where it's launching from. And the soft cap 250 BNB, hard cap 2000 BNB, which is fairly big. It's not. This project has not been vetted. So he has added a lot of information anyway to the scouted post, so you can see the tokenomics. You can see what it is. The product Revolution DeFi is a fixed APY. Fee-based token focused on growth. So yeah, you read about it here. Then what I do is, after I've checked out this information here on this page, I usually go check out their Telegram group first and the website. So let's go and check out the Telegram group. Sorry, it's taking some time to open my Telegram. That's a 1,104 members, 56 online. That's not a lot of people online, so it could be botted. I don't know. It's less than 5%. It's 5% of the members. Sorry. So, and let's see where it's at. Okay, so then after when I get to Telegram, let's try. I'm sorry, I need to get some water. So when I get to Telegram, I usually look at the conversations that's going on. How active is it in general? Are there a lot of questions being asked there, and is it botted? Meaning that there are a lot of bots there, and not real humans, not a lot of real humans, and so on. And I also ask some questions, usually about the project, to see what they're answering, what the team is answering, if they're quick to answer, and so on. If I'm interested in the project and investing in the project, then I go to the website usually also here and check that out and see what it looks like. This is very red. They don't have a white paper yet, which is, since they're launching tomorrow, that's strange that they don't have a white paper yet. That could be a red flag. I don't know, or they haven't even updated the website. But this is not very, in my opinion, not a very fancy website. So it's like very basic information here, not really super convincing that is a professional project. Has been audited by TechRate, but it doesn't mean that much. The audits could be, that's just that the code has been audited. The team there's no information about the team here, for example. Who are the team behind it? They don't seem to be doxed. They do have a Discord group as well. Might have more members. Could be worth checking out. And read a little bit more about the product. So you can buy the token on PancakeSwap. So it hasn't launched yet, but it's launching soon. So this is a link to PancakeSwap. Okay. I'm not convinced that this is a great product, but because based on what they're trying to raise 250, at least 250 BNB up to 2,000 hard cap. There are only 1,000 members in Telegram. So if there are not, maybe there are a lot more in the, I can't check that right now, the Discord. There are a lot of members. Maybe I should try if I actually can check it out. I'll see, I might be able to do it. I've had some issues with Discord, so let me try. No, I can see how many members there are. No. No, that didn't work. So, but I would go and try to figure out a way to get into the Discord. I would check out their Twitter too. Their Twitter is here now, and you can click on Twitter link if they have provided Twitter link to see how many followers they have and when they join Twitter. Could be 7 to 8 followers. They joined in February. They are not focused on Twitter for sure. So I don't know what they're doing, but no, this project is not something I would invest in right now. This is my personal opinion. So, but I would go back and look at the next project. But what you can do when you find good projects that you want to keep track of, you have a heart here. You can add to favorites, and you can add to your participated in list if it's a project that you have participated in. And when you click these buttons, the people that are following you on the platform will get a notification too. So if you click on participated, then all the people that are following you will get a notification that you have participated in this project. This you can report it. You can add it to watch list too if you want to. So that's what I'm looking for when I'm looking at a project. These are the first things I'm looking at for sure. Let's go back to the calendar. We can filter down other ways, but if you have any suggestions on any project that you want me to look at, feel free to unmute yourself and let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to go to show the other parts here of the Vetter platform as well. We have the profile page, basically your profile, and there you can see you have your affiliate link here, which is the yellow button here. Share my page. When you click on that, the affiliate link will be copied to your clipboard, and you can share it with others, and you will earn 10% rewards when someone join and buy the platform from your link and buy Vetter. So when they buy Vetter, you will get 10% of whatever they buy as well into your wallet. So they have to be new users. You can't use the affiliate link with users that already exist. So it has to be new wallets. The first time if they click on your link and then they sign up or connect to the platform for the first time, then they will be connected to you for forever for the future. Also for other eventual potential rewards that are coming with future tokens and things like that. And then you can see your rank here and for the different scout, vetter, and voter. If you're that, this particular profile is only a scout and a voter, so you can see the vetter rank. But basically, you click on scout rank, you can see how much you will earn when you post to the project as a scout to the platform. Depending on your color rank, you will earn a certain number of vetters. And you can see your points here, how many points you have. And same with voter, you can see how much you earn as well, and what your rank is. And then you can also see your tiers that are on the platform. This is tier 3 account, and says how many more vetters tokens needed to get to tier 4. You can click here to buy more, for example, if you want to. And here is a list of, if you can actually drop down list, you can see all the tiers here. And when you select one, you will see all the features or the benefits that you will get when you are at that tier. So you can scroll down here and read those. And then you have, you can see some notifications and things like that at the bottom here. Scroll down the page. Social is where you're following someone. So basically, I'm following one person. That's kvetter 100x right now. That should be enough about the profile page, called not called tracker. And then we have the swap page where you can actually buy Vetter directly on the Vetter platform page. This is new since last week, and basically you can buy, sell, or so if I'm currently tier 3, 160,000 Vetters with this particular account, and if I want, my goal is to get to tier 4, which is 500,000 Vetters. Then I need 300. The system here calculates what I need. I need 342,000 more Vetters, and the buy tax is included in that. How much I need to buy to get to 500,000, and the estimated cost 3.2 BNB to get to there for me right now. And the same thing, if I want to get another tier, I can select that. If I want to get a diamond, as for example, it would cost me 89. Diamond 3 would cost me 89 BNB for now. So you can go here and play around with that. And also selling, if I want to sell my Vetter tokens, for example, if I want to have 160,000, if I want to sell, get down to 100,000 exactly, and still stay at tier 3. Then I can sell 60,000, and there will sell tax. It's 18% currently, which will go down over the next month. But then basically this is what I get. I will get 0.55 BNB if I sell those tokens right now. And then so that I can do, I approve the sale right here, and I need to confirm in my wallet, and then basically it's done directly. So here's the better information about the contract. You can see the contract that is here too. You can click here to add it to your MetaMask if you haven't already. So you can see it in your MetaMask, how many tokens you got. And then you can read about the different tiers as well here, yes, as well as on your profile page. Oh, I see a question here in the chat. So what are the requirements for a person to get their own affiliate referral link? Well, anyone. You just need to be connected. I think use the platform to have your own affiliate link. So if you connect your wallet to the platform, go to your tracker page, you will have this yellow button, share my page, and you can share that. It doesn't matter what tier you're at. You need to connect it. So I think even if you are tier 0, I think you don't have any vendors at all, you can still share your link. And if someone buys, you'll get 10% of them into your wallet. So it shouldn't be any restrictions on that, as far as I know. You can also find the link up here at the drop-down arrow up in the right-hand corner, where it says share this page. It's the same thing. You can, but here, if you select share this page, basically you share that particular page you're at. So here, if you click on this one, share my page, basically you'll get to a different page than if you click here, share this page, because if you want to share the video library with someone, you can go to that, the university here. You can go there, and then you click on share this page, and the referral link will go. When someone clicks, they will be taken to the video library with your affiliate link, and then they can connect and so on. So you can do this or you can send them to the calendar. You can send them to a specific project in the calendar with your affiliate link too. And if they're interested, then they can buy. And now if they connect their wallet to look at the projects that is scouted, because you need to be connected to be able to look at the project, and you need to buy some vendors in order to be able to see something or some info for the project. But yeah, anyone can basically share their link, anyone that has an account on the platform. Are there any other questions related to this? All right, there doesn't seem to be any other questions right now. Okay.
Yes.
So what I want to do right now is I want to go over, let's see. I want to go over researching launchpads. So let's go over it step by step. So when I'm researching, or when you're going to research Launchpad, you want to get into some IDOs. There are some things to consider. I have quite a bit of experience with IDOs. I've scouted a lot of IDOs projects that have been my main focus. Actually, scout projects that are IDOs on different Launchpads. I've scouted a lot of projects I haven't gotten into. I mean, there are a lot of projects that I've scouted that I haven't gotten into, but I've also gotten into some projects on different Launchpads, so I have some experience with that too. So what to look for when researching Launchpads? First, I'm going to go over the questions that I think you need to ask yourself, and then we're going to go over and do some live research and look at some Launchpads based on those questions. So first, before we go further, so John has a question here. I'm a Diamond 3. I was asking for people I refer. They can share their referral link at the free level. Yes, that's correct, John. If you refer someone, they connect and they can share their link. Yeah. All right. So when researching Launchpad, so first, what is the reputation of the Launchpad? Is it a well-known Launchpad? What is it high ranked in terms of each ranked their crypto, their token, is it highly ranked or low ranked? Based on ranking, we're going to go and look at the ranks and the reputation on some sites. I'm going to show you after. Oops, sorry. What happened here? So, and then what niches are they focused on? So, for example, I think it's good if you try to focus on a specific niche or a specific type of launches, because there are so many different niches and so many different types of products in the crypto world. You have gaming, you have meme tokens, you have rewards tokens, you have launchpad tokens, you have utility tokens, and a lot of different types of utilities and so on. So what are the niches? So a lot of launchpads are focusing specifically on certain parts or certain niches. For example, gaming. There some launchpads are focused only on gaming, some are focused only on utilities, some are focused only on memes and so on. So if they align with what you're looking for, make sure they do. And then what blockchain network is their focus? Because some launchpads are strictly focused on one blockchain, one network, like Binance BSC, Binance Smart Chain Network, which we have been focusing on the most. But then we have launchpads that have take on multiple different projects from multiple different networks, like Solana, Polygon, and Binance, for example, networks. There are some launchpads that have those. There are launchpads for Ethereum and some other and Binance and so on. So you need to check that for each launchpad to make sure that it is they are covering the network that you want to get into and that you want to focus on, because different networks, when you're participating in a certain network, you have your funds there, you transfer them. Maybe you need to use a bridge in order to transfer your funds from Binance Smart Chain to the Ethereum network or whatever. Then you have your funds in the Ethereum network and you want to focus on launches for that network. So it costs a fee, and it's also it takes a little time. It can be a hassle sometimes to transfer your funds between different networks. So you don't want to do that too many times. So you want to know make sure you know what networks they're focused on. Then the track record of the launches on the Launchpad. So how well have they performed? How many exits have they gained? Do they have any? Do they have a lot of launches projects that have done really well? Do they have only a few that have done really well, and so on? Look at that. Also, how many launches are there? How active are they? Do they have launches every week? Several launches every week? Do they have a few launches every month? And so on. Because that's also an important question to ask yourself, because when you decide to go with a Launchpad, you need to buy their token, the Launchpad token, and then maybe stake them with the Launchpad in order to basically qualify for a tier to participate and get an allocation in their launches. And if they only have one launch per month, and then it needs to be a good launch, in my opinion. It needs to be a really good launch per month if they're only launching one product a month, and because you're locking up your tokens, which are locking up a lot of money into their staking program. Maybe you're getting a lot of rewards for that as well. It depends. That's also something you need to look at. But you need to evaluate basically if it's worth it, depending on how many launches they have, how often, and so on, how much their rewards are in the staking program. And also how crowded are the launches. So some launchpads have thousands upon thousands of people that are holding their tokens and waiting to participate in their launch. And if they only have a few launches each and every month, then everyone that hold their tokens and want to get into those launches, so they will be very crowded. And if you are on a guaranteed tier, basically the Launchpad guarantees that you can participate and will get an allocation. But in the launch, it can be really small. The allocation can be really small if there are a lot of people that want to participate. So for example, some launches that I've been into have had like 4, 5, 6,000 people participating, and the launch basically was only raising like a few $100,000. So which means that each and every participant got an allocation which was very low, like under $50 each. Basically, it was the allowed. Then if the project does really well, $50. If the project does 100x, $50, that's a $5,000 return. So that could be really good anyway. But if you only invest $50 and the project does 10x, that's $500. That might be, and it's only launching, and then it's only a few launches a month. Then that's something you need to think about. I think you get what I mean. If you have any questions about these the research questions that I have, feel free to ask them as well when I finish the list here. So what tiers do they have in the Launchpad? So what level can you buy into? So that varies a lot. The costs to buy into these tiers varies a lot, and the requirement Some Launchpads have tiers with lottery tickets. We get lottery tickets for the launches, depending on the lower tiers, and the higher tiers get guaranteed allocation, and so on. So you need to look at that. How much is that to get into? So what tier do you want to get into? And what is the price of the Launchpad tokens? How much do you need to basically pay to get into that tier in order to be able to participate at the guaranteed spot, for example? And also the staking requirements need to be looked at in this different for each and every Launchpad usually. So some Launchpads have requirements that you need to stake your tokens a certain time before the launch, and you can only participate in one launch at a time if you're staking their tokens. So while that launch is ongoing, you cannot participate in another project that's launching the same day or whatever. So you need to select a project. And also there might be unstaking requirements as well. So when you're done with the Launchpad, when you don't want to use it anymore, you unstake your tokens. But some Launchpads basically have a early unstaking fee. So if you just want to get into a Launchpad for just one particular launch and then want to get out the Launchpad, sell your tokens again to get out, there can be an early unstaking fee. So if you don't want to wait for a few weeks or whatever to waive that fee, then you have to pay that. It could be 10-20% or something. So then you lose some funds for just I want to unstake early. And some has a delay when you want to do unstaking. You can't unstake. You can't withdraw. When you basically give notice that you want to unstake, you have to wait for a few days, maybe a week, until you can actually get your tokens out of there. So they're holding them an extra time before they're releasing them, even when you want to. There are certain reasons for them, of course, to do that. They don't want people to go in and out all the time with the staking and so on. But you need to look at those details as well for a Launchpad. So those are basically the main questions to ask yourself when you're doing research on a Launchpad, in my opinion. If you have any questions on this list right now, feel free to ask. Unmute yourself and ask, or write in the chat. We're going to go out. I'm going to exit here. I'm going to go out live and look at tokens. Here, we're going to first place I go when I do research on I go to a place where I can list, where there's a list of all tokens, all available tokens. I can either go to CoinMarketCap, for example, and find launchpads, or another one I use also is cryptorank.io. And here I've actually pulled up the launchpad for that, cryptorank.io. And the link here is tags/launchpad. And then that will give me a list of launchpad tokens to watch, and they are listed in by rank, how basically rank their market cap size, total market cap. That's the rank is based on. So PancakeSwap is the first top one here of the launchpads. You know, one called Rally, one DAO Maker, Radium, Finance, UFO Gaming, Bakery Swap, Polka Starter, and so on. So basically, you can see. So I go here and I go and I click on one of them that I want to do research. For example, Radium. Let's select Radium. So what can we find out about Radium? So the overview here. Radium is a DeFi AMM project clear path for so Solana and Serum. So Serum, I don't know Serum is what network that is, but Solana I know for sure. Solana. So this is for the Solana network, and it's a launchpad. So let's go and look at the site itself. Where is the link here? Let's click on the web here, socials. Click on the web to go to the launchpad. Radium, and usually you have to click on launch app if you go just to the website. So let's launch the app here and see what do we have here. So pools is usually where you can find launches. Liquidity. Okay, sometimes pools you can find launches. Sometimes you find liquidity pools that you can participate in. I'm not going to go over that right now. But staking, you can see. So Radium is basically a trade site similar to PancakeSwap. So you can basically trade your tokens. But let's see if they have any projects launching now right now. Usually it's named project as well when you, the accelerator, I don't know what that is. Yeah, here's a launchpad for new projects. Okay, so here you can see the projects coming up here, or no, actually they have ended. All of them have ended. There are no upcoming projects right now. So all of the projects here are ended. But if we want to do some research on them, we can figure out how successful these were, how much did they gain, these projects that were here, how many exits did they do on these launches. And also, if you want to get into this one is the most recent one, Hawk site, on that to see the details for that. Oh, that was this Medium file. Sorry. Click on here. So they raised, let's see. This is, I'm trying to figure out here what these 6,000 winners. So this is a lottery pool basically to be able to participate in this. It says join lottery here. It's no guaranteed. So they have 369,000 tickets in the lottery, and there are only 6,000 winners. So your chance of winning is quite slim, 2% or something. So I don't know exactly the requirement to participate in the lottery. I don't know if you need to stake anything for this, but that's something I would look at and try to figure out when I'm going to join that, if I'm going to join that. So let's go into another example as well. Let's try to find one from the Binance Smart Chain, which is the one that I have. This one is quite popular. CD5 fund. click on that one. CDFI fund, their token is now $2.68. Okay, and let's see what it doesn't say what markets what networks it's focused on, but let's go and look at view the tag. No, at least it's in BNB there, so it's Binance. At least there could be other networks as well. So here's CDFI fund, launchpad.cdfi.fund, and we scroll down, we can see upcoming pools. We have a few projects here. These are games, League of Empires, Gems, eSport. Yes, you can see a short description of what these are. So they're utilities and games, I would say. And there are like 5-6 different projects here that are coming up, launches, and then we have a completed ones here. You can see participants in each of these. For example, this Realms of Eternity has 4,400 participants, and they raised $300,000. So, and if you want to see how it went, you need to go and look it up more, and maybe on KuCoin or somewhere else to see the chart, or you can go and look at the leaderboard and search for the project and look and the calendar and see if it has been marked as launched, and if you can get the chart from there as well. See how it did. And you can see the allocation. So in order to participate in this project, you need to probably stake your CDFI tokens, connect their wallet to the site, and yeah, stake or farm your funds to join gaming IDOs, basically. Yeah. So here you lock it for a certain number of days when you stake it here, and you get a certain APY rate. Farm is, I haven't not used any farm, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. But yeah, and then depending on how much you stake, you will get a certain number of certain number of lottery tickets or certain tier in order to participate in the launches. Another one that's very popular as well is BSC Pad. Well, very popular and well known. And when you go to bscpad.com, it's one of the most well known for the Binance Smart Chain Launchpad. Let's on the first page, you can see the number of tokens that's required for BSC Pad. 1,000 tokens, you get a lottery ticket. 2,500, you get 3 lottery tickets. 5,000 tokens, you get 7 lottery tickets. 10,000 tokens, you get actually a guaranteed allocation, and so on. 25,000, you get also a guaranteed allocation with more weight to it, and so on. So in order to get invest in this, you have to get a guaranteed allocation, you need 10,000 tokens, and the BSC of the BSC Pad tokens. So the BSC Pad, can look it up here. BSC Pad on CoinMarketCap, and it's like 39 cents. 39 cents times 10,000 is $3,900 in order to get into that guaranteed allocation. And then let's look at the projects. There are 2 projects coming soon. There are no particular date when it opens, TBA. So these are previous projects. You can go and research them, how well they've done. As you can see, how many participants there were: 3,600 participants, 3,700 participants, and the cap is $100,000, $300,000. So those 3,640 participants are sharing the allocation, basically sharing these $300,000. So that's basically less than $100 per participant on average, depending on that they got in this launch, the allocation. I don't know how well this WeWay did, but it's something to worth looking into maybe. And also, if it has a vesting period for the tokens that are launching. So this one, for example, WeWay, if you participate in this, here your allocation, you can see you get 10% of your allocation is available at the time of it when it's listing on the exchange. The 90% will be basically distributed over from February 22nd to July 22nd. No, sorry, February 11th to July 11th, sorry. So basically it's the tokens will be slowly dripped out to you. So that also means that while the price is usually highest at launch when it's launching, so it could drop over the 6 months significantly. So you might not get the maximum profits if you can't sell it all if that's what you want. If it's a project you believe in long term, maybe you want to hold them for a longer time. But that's something to consider. But that basically concludes my session here right now with the how to research the different launchpads. Are there any quick questions related to this right now? There are only a few minutes left before we're at the top of the hour. Also, you can see here on the BSC pad, you can also see if you click on staking, you can see where you're staking. You need to stake. There are 11,000 stakeholders. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Hi, it's Wanda. I have a quick question for you. What is your favorite launchpad right now?
Stake your BSC pads, so that you need to stake them before you can participate in the launch. Then there is also when you buy the token, the BSC pad token, it's now 39 cents, but you need to look at that as well. The price can change for that as well. The price can go down, so you can actually be devalued those tokens as well. When you decide to sell them, you could get less out of it. So that's also something to take into account when you're calculating how much profit you're expecting to make or you think you're going to make. I've had some launchpads, but launches where I got into it, they launched it really well, but then the launchpad token price dropped at the same time, so I didn't get as much profit as I thought I got. So when I sold my launchpad tokens as well. So yeah, any questions?
I have one, if you don't mind. Can you hear me, John?
Hello.
Hi.
It's Wanda. You're talking to Wanda. I can't, for some reason, I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't? Okay. Can you hear me now? No. Hello.
Okay. I don't hear anything on questions. So I have to close out right now. If you have a quick question, Wanda,
okay,
you can type it in the chat. Otherwise, we're closing this down right now. All right. So thank you. Okay, so Wanda is wondering which launchpad is my favorite. Well, I don't have one particular favorite. I have a lot of. I usually look at BSC launchpads in the Binance Smart Chain, and that's what I go for. And I have. I'm looking at like 30, 40 different launchpads. I've been looking at 30, 40 different launchpads in the Binance Smart Chain network. So there are maybe like between five and 10 that I that I really like more than the others, but not just one in particular. No, I don't have one favorite, and I'm not going to give out any recommendations. You have to do your own research for Launchpads, which one you prefer. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here tonight, and have a good this night here where I'm actually in Sweden. So have a good day wherever you are, and take care.